The shrinkage will always lie. Every time. And welcome back to my channel. Trayleen Danita here. If you are in love with natural hair, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, then this is the place. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there, and be sure to hit that notifications button so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Alright guys, so in today's video, it won't be a tutorial per se or a review, but I wanted to get on here and start recording the things that I've been doing with my hair lately. I may have mentioned this before on some other videos, but I am on a new hair journey, if you will. I think I mentioned that I cut my hair by accident some months back, and then prior to that I had color in my hair and my hair was just a mess. It was to a point where I had to literally cut the color off. Like, I gradually would cut and trim my hair to the point where the color was gone. And as you can see right here, like some of the transition of what my hair looks like, yeah, we're going through a transition. So I just figured, why not share the journey with you guys? This is more so going to be kind of a series, if you will, kind of like my hair story or hair diaries, telling you my hair story, what I do with my hair, how I style my hair, how I maintain it. Because natural hair is not new, but a lot of people, they still have challenges with maintaining their natural hair. So with these videos, hope they'll inspire you to know that, you know, it has its days, but it's not that bad, okay? It's not that bad. It's all in the routine. It's all in how you approach it, all in how you just incorporate it into your lifestyle. So in today's hair story, I'm going to be sharing with you how I straighten my hair to do a trim. So like I said, I've been trimming my hair because of the color. The color just, it was beautiful, but my hair, anyway, we can talk about that in another video. So today I'm going to just be trimming my hair because it's time for a trim. So I wanted to share with you how I go through the process. I have other trimming videos on my channel, but this is just a little different in my routine. So I just wanted to share that with you. So right now my hair has been washed and conditioned right now, and normally what I've been doing as of late, I've been washing my hair and putting it in this low kind of braided pony to stretch my hair and dry it. So, but since I need my hair to be straightened a little more in order for me to trim it, I am going to be using good old RevAir dryer. This dryer I love, okay? If you want your hair straightened without the damage, this is what you use. I have a full tutorial and video on my channel. I'll be sure to link that down below. The RevAir dryer is, it's a little pricey, but it is so worth it. With the RevAir dryer, it uses its reverse air technology, which reduces breakage in anything of the hair, and I just love it, and it does the job. So I'm going to be using my dryer to straighten my hair, so we'll go through that into it. So like I was saying, my hair has been fully washed. I put it in these braids or plaits, whatever you want to call it, to kind of stretch my hair and for it to dry. So my hair is still damp from wash day, so the RevAir is going to dry my hair fully. So this is my normal process when I wash my hair. I always plait my hair down in the shower and let it stretch and dry that way. And you'll see once I start unraveling this how many plaits I actually end up with. So I section my hair in fours, if you can see, and then from those 4 sections I give myself like just 4 little plaits, okay? It ain't cute, but it's functional. From there, I'm going to section off my hair and start the drying process with the RevAir dryer. So I'm going to start out on this section. I always start in the back. It's just force of habit. And I'm going to unravel those 2 plaits. With the RevAir, I'm going to be working in sections anyway, so I'll probably section this section of my hair probably into 2 or 3, just really depends on how much hair the RevAir is willing to take on. So with using the RevAir, I'm going to use some heat protectant. Not that it will damage my hair, but I just always use heat protectant when I'm using any type of blow drying. So I'm going in with the TPH Hot Commodity heat protectant. I love this heat protectant because it's really light and a little goes a long way. So I'm just gonna spray that on, and the hair has been detangled in the shower, so not a lot of work. I've reinvented my whole wash day routine to make it easier. Oh, it's been saving me so much time. If you guys want a new updated wash day routine, comment down below, let me know, and I'll get that up to you. It's just that those recording them shower wash days, baby, it's a lot of work. And I'm just not gonna be recording if you guys don't want to see it. But anyway, if you want to see it, let me know. I'll do it for you. So I've sectioned that off and it's ready for the RevAir. So with the RevAir, it does have a certain level of tension and then it has a level of heat. For the tension, I'm gonna go with about a 5 or a 6 because I don't need my hair bone straight, but I need it straight enough so I can see my ends to trim them. And I'm probably gonna go in with the heat on medium, slight high. So we'll just see. This thing is really loud. So I might have to just mute this and kind of speed through it. Alright, so that's pretty dry. Again, I don't need it bone straight. I just need it straight enough so that I can trim my edges. So for this particular, I use it on a suction level 7 and I went in with the high heat for my hair. And this is a pretty big section that I put inside the RevAir. So I'm gonna repeat this process on all of the sections of my hair. It's gonna take a while. And we're doing a length check today too. So we're gonna do a length check because like I said, I've been on a growth journey, so it's time to do a length check too. So I'm on the last section of my hair of blow drying. Oh wow. Whew. Look, the shrinkage is real. Look at the comparison. I'm like, to compare to this, the shrinkage, that's like half. Literally half. Listen, they don't call it black girl magic for nothing. The shrinkage is real, okay? The shrinkage will always lie. Every time. It's a liar. Alright, so on the last section, putting some of that heat protectant on and detangling it. This process with that dryer did not take me long. It took me about 25 minutes and I wasn't rushing. I was taking my time, so it wasn't that bad. I've basically stretched out and I don't know if I mentioned the suction. The suction I used was 6. I think I mentioned 7. So yeah, the suction I used for the RevAir was a 6 and then I did level 2 for the heat. But yeah, this is the results. I'm gonna take all of my hair out and then next will be the trim. So that's coming up. The hair has been dried, stretched with the RevAir. So before I start my trim, I do like to do a little length check just to chart my progress. And to do that, I use the TD Curl Cousin Curl Got Goals t-shirt because it has the measuring on the back of the shirt. I don't know if you could see that, but I normally just do a length check just to see my progress. Now this is pre-trim. So I'll chart my progress before my trim and then after. So this is before the trim. So I'll do this, kind of pull it taut, look forward, and I, you know, just use a picture or video. And then in the front, of course, I just kind of eyeball it like this. Always have to do that first since I am on the journey. I just want to see how good I'm progressing and how far I've come. So I am going to then put my hair back in the 4 sections, because when I am trimming my hair, I do still work in the same sections. And before I start this process, I want to put the disclaimer. Listen, I am not a professional hairstylist. No, and I don't claim to be. I've just gotten better at taking care of my hair, at knowing what my hair needs, and my hair needs a trim. So I've been able to master just keeping my hair maintained until I can get a professional trim. Normally, I would get a professional trim once or twice a year, just depending on the health of my hair. But in between, I would dust, trim off the ends that just needs to go. I am not afraid of the scissors, because I do understand that in order for the hair to thrive, you gotta cut those dead ends like fake friends. You just gotta get rid of them, okay? You gotta get rid of them dead ends, okay? There's no exceptions. So with that, let's just get into the trimming process. So normally when I look at my ends, I try to judge like how much. Once I look at it, ooh, they're not that bad, but they're raggedy. But see how that little see-through here? Yeah, yeah, we taking that off. And then, yeah, it's a little janky. Yeah, all that's coming off. So let me separate my hair in sections, and let's get this trim going. Section my hair back into the 4 sections, and I'm gonna work in sections. It's just easier for me, especially trimming my hair myself. I can't have hair all over like my head. I gotta be able to have a little bit of order. So this is what this section is looking like. Yeah, it's a little, see that? See the ends? They janky. They're not that bad, but they janky. Definitely around that like see-through area. Yeah, that has to go. So I like that you can even see with the white background how much hair probably that needs to go. So I use it as a guide on how much I need to take off. So in this section, I normally section just straight across. Now listen, I know I'm not a professional, but this is how I do it, and it has worked for me, and it has maintained my hair, the health of my hair. Okay. And I do use a rat tail comb to smooth my hair down on certain sections, so I can get all the way down to the hair, holding it like really taut, and then trimming the dead ends, okay? And I am using a pair of shears, hair shears, no kitchen scissors, okay? Kitchen scissors would just wreak more havoc on the hair, so you need hair shears. These are the ones I'm using. I found these, I think, either on Amazon or at the beauty supply. All of the products that I've mentioned that I have been using, of course, I will link them down in the description below. Now notice that section is a little bit thick, so I'm gonna separate it just using my hands. It ain't that deep, y'all. The hair gotta go if it gotta go. So this is about the good section of nice section to comb through and trim. So I like to comb through using a small rat tail comb to make sure it's combing through and even, smoothing it down, kind of looking at it like that. I like having like something white so I can really see the hair. That helps guide me. And then I kind of step off over in the mirror so I can see, but for the sake of this, I'm gonna just cut. If you guys can see that. That's And I'll comb through it again, just check it. Making sure the ends don't look jacked or doesn't need to be, anything else need to be taken off, like such. And once I'm done with that section, I just take a hair clip and clip it away to make sure I don't mix it up with the rest of the hair that I didn't trim already. So moving on, just repeating that process all over the head. Oh. Now this part, of course, is tedious because I have to take my time smoothing my hair down with that rat tail comb and measuring and looking at the ends right there. I know this seems like so weird that the person would cut their hair this way, but it works. And the thing is, if I jack it up, the hair will grow back. It's gonna grow back. So I'm gonna complete kind of this technique all around my head. I'm gonna shoot, this section is rather large, so I'm gonna split it in half like that. And same thing. This is the hair already cut. Looking at it on the shirt. See how jacked up the ends are? Eyeballing it. And snipping. That's about a ½ inch, I think. Well, probably an inch, I don't know. ½ inch, tomato. If it's jacked up, it gotta go, okay? All right, and then I'll take that side and I will measure with that, kind of give myself an idea of how much. Yep. And that is what I do. That is what I do. So I'm gonna go through and finish this whole process, and I'm gonna come back. Okay, I'm on the last sections of my hair. Wow, this process takes the longest because, of course, I'm being mindful of how much I'm cutting and where I'm cutting to make sure I don't jack myself up, okay? You know, so this is the last sections, and when I trim each section, I'll just braid it back up so it can be out of the way. I think I said that already, but if I repeat myself, my bad, y'all. This rat tail small comb really helps with gathering all the hairs together to make sure you're getting every strand. So I like that. And what I've been doing too, I've been going through it again just to see, making sure. It's like search and destroy, making sure, you know, you don't leave no jacked up ends. Okay, so I let both sides down just to see, because I did the measurement before and I'm just doing one again. If I haven't mentioned, yeah, I did mention that I cut my hair by accident some months ago. So it is growing back. If you've been following me and you've been seeing my videos, you know I cut my hair, but it was like really up there. So it's definitely growing. All the hair is growing. But yeah, this is what the front looks like. Let's take a look at the back. This might not be perfect, but it works and it prevents a lot of the breakage in my hair. So I'll keep doing it, okay? Alright, so let's do another length check. Alright guys, that is it. That is complete my trim, DIY trim at home. And thanks for watching and following me on my hair story. I got more videos coming up because I want to pull you in on, like I said, how I maintain my hair, the little things that I do throughout the week just to get through the week, and how I style my hair. But yeah, comment down below letting me know, do you trim your own hair? How do you get your hair trimmed or dusted? Are you comfortable with doing it yourself, or do you rely on a professional 100% of the time? Alright guys, that is it for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next hair story, ciao!